When I bake anything with puff pastry, there'll always be off-cuts, and I never throw them away. I cling wrap them, and in the freezer they go. So when I need something sweet for the kids, I'll defrost and quickly make them my puff pastry cookies that double up as cake toppers. They're great, especially when your sister-in-law pops in for an unannounced visit. Yep, my wife's sister Bev, and we're all out of sweet things, except for, let's see, nibbed almonds, some icing sugar, and half a slab of baking chocolate. And then, of course, a little something from the freezer. Patisserie strawberry cheesecake. I'm going to let it thaw, and then we can get started with our puff pastry cake toppers to pimp these strawberry cheesecake slices, whilst simultaneously making puff pastry cookies for the kids. Okay, you'll need a baking tray, baking paper, rolling pin, non-stick spray, half a cup of flour, cookie cutters, your leftover puff pastry, and a cheerful disposition. Firstly, spray your baking sheet with non-stick spray. Right, let me roll up my sleeves, let's make some space, and now lightly dust your work counter with the flour. Now place your pastry dough on your dusted surface and lightly dust the puff pastry as well as your rolling pin with flour. And start rolling. Roll the pastry firmly, always rolling away from you. Give the pastry 2 to 3 rolls, then turn it over and do the same until you achieve your desired thickness. You want to make sure that you open your puff pastry all the way around. That's it. Now you have enough pastry surface to make your cutouts. And have fun. Whatever cookie cutters you have at home, use those. Press down firmly so that you cut right through the pastry. I've got some big ones and I've also got some small ones. As you cut, transfer each cutout onto your baking sheet, making sure that they don't touch. Now with the remainder pastry, you can wrap it up in cling wrap and use it later, or roll it out again and use it to make twists. Our kids love twists. So, the first batch of cake topper cookies in the oven, preheated to 180 degrees for 12 to 13 minutes. Now, our twists. Once you've opened out your leftover puff pastry, set aside. Now, sprinkle brown sugar or white onto your counter, about 3 to 4 tablespoons. Now, place the pastry directly onto the surface with the sugar. And with your rolling pin, roll across the pastry sheet to allow the sugar underneath to stick onto the pastry. Press firmly. That's it. Now fold the pastry in half and with a sharp knife, cut the pastry into strips, not too thick. And then take each strip and twist it. This is so satisfying to watch. And place onto your baking tray, prepared the same way you prepped the previous baking tray. And when done, in the oven. By now, our cake toppers should be ready, so remove and replace with your twists for 12 to 15 minutes, depending on the thickness, till beautifully golden brown. Just look at that. This too is so satisfying to watch. When they're all done, out they go, and once they've cooled off, let's play with both. Now, a few squares of milk chocolates which you can melt in the microwave, and once melted, let's dip some of our toppers. Just play, there's no right or wrong. Some toppers we will dip, some we will dip together with almond nibs, and some we will drizzle with chocolate using a fork. That's it. Just have fun. Now you can understand why the kids love these so much, and they're very economical. And lastly, the remaining cake topper cookies, we're going to sprinkle with icing sugar using a sieve. And that's it. You've got cookies for the kids and cake toppers for your strawberry cheesecake indulgence. I store them in a sealed container to seal in the freshness and to use as and when I or the kids need. Now, let's get the patisserie slices ready, because my sister-in-law just got here. Your beautifully thawed strawberry cheesecake. And now, let's top the cheesecake. I've dipped and drizzled these heart-shaped puff pastry toppers with chocolate, and I'm just going to wedge them into the cheesecake. Just like that. I'll do the same with the second slice, and finish off with a little something on the plate. That's it. Okay, let me serve the ladies. Hey, hello. Hey, how's it, Bev? How's it? Here's your Russian tea, ladies, together with a delicious strawberry cheesecake to help you, with your catch-up Skinner session. Enjoy. Sorry I can't join you, ladies. I have to I've got to do some maintenance around the house. That's enjoy. That was close.